can Zenio ult him while he's ulting and appear wherever Max lands at the backline? Does that mechanic stack up correctly? I haven't actually seen that play tested before.
I don't
So
know,
Zenio lands where the ability was cast. So if Max is at the start of his charge, that's where Zenio will land. So that's not where you want to be. It's like Max is way over the other side of the battleground.
Nokrath was a hero that was banned against Vex so often,
and
because
Alice.
he plays Nokrath so well. And Alice is great because then you want to get in the backline. You want to then, if Max is on the backline,
boost is going to be huge.
Yeah, I mean, now they can't pick ADC. They cannot pick an ADC, so they have to pick a jungle Labu or something because the ADC pick here would be deadly.
We do see the immediate rotation here from Team Noob, but this is not going unnoticed by Nova.
Yeah, and look at the rotation there from Nova. They got the Bat Sentinel, and now they're going to be able to get the Dragon and get a kill here. And this is not a good look for the side of Team Noob there. And that's going to be a huge play coming from the side of Nova.
Oh no, that was a series of 4 takedowns right there. Is that the thing? I'm looking over to Jump. He's ignoring me. That's fine.
Yeah, and look at this. This is huge. I mean, 4-0, and now there are almost 3K gold lead. This is a massive for the side of Nova here. And they're just playing this early game so well. And because of one decisive rotation to get Bat Sentinel, then Dragon, look at them on their head now. 6-0 already.
That is absolutely huge. Zenio rotated and tried to peel for the Max, and he successfully did so. But now it's Poseidon trying to stand tall against all the members. Ended up getting 1 kill there, but not able to convert on the double kill that he was looking for. So just trading a 1-for-1 again.
They cannot really pick fights unless they're able to catch someone out, because if they're trying to trade evenly 1v1 or 3v3, they're going to lose every single fight. And that's exactly what's happening here. And look at that. Superman just exerting so much dominance over Max, and he falls.
I could feel the frustration through the screen. Alex, join them in the graveyard, friend. Alex, no, that's just not where you want to be. Superman, because the constant jungle invades the stun onto Alice. The follow-up, the taunt is there. Alice is being pulled back in. The slow, the silence might get decent value, but the follow-up, they're going to have it from the Zenio, but it is not nearly enough. 0-7, the saving grace was not there as well, and Pitch was not able to join the fight in time.
And then kill all your carries. But since Nokrath is behind, this is such a tough game for Noob. And now Nova is just invading, playing aggressive.
With confidence. They are coming out of this. They were not the favorites going into this, and now they are proving us wrong in so many instances. I think a lot of this has to come down to the creative. Maybe it's going to be Team Noob.
Such a smart call by Nova here, taking the Dragon Slayer. And look at that. Double-digit levels versus everyone on the side of Team Noob, single-digit except for their jungler. This is a really tough spot. And look at that. Look at Superman. He's going to constantly just CC and keep the Zenio over there. But Poseidon's going to come to the rescue and hopefully get a kill on Superman, and they do.
It's been fun, dear friend. It's been nice knowing you, 0-7. You're great, but you're not long for this world. Good night, sweet prince, as you try and step up just a little bit too far forward. Don't worry, Nova will send you back to base. So Nova not really able to convert off of that, but a lot of this is coming down to this mean. These taunts have been so clutch. The follow-up there, the pull. Once again, Alice might as well not be in this game. She's literally just a gold farm for the side of Nova right now.
They pick off the Alice who's out of position, and then basically allow Nokrath to take the tower uncontested, kill the Alice, and now this allows them to take another tower. That's 2 towers. 3 towers, actually, in less than 30 seconds.
The side of Nova is looking dominant. They're going now onto Pitch. The knockup is there. The follow-up. Super minions deployed indeed as they get that additional kill there onto Pitch. He's going to be looking for this pull right now. iFlex to follow up. The whole team is in position. They're moving into this high ground, and they have found Nokrath. Forced to pop the heal already. This is huge. They're diving in real deep. Pitch is the target as well, and he is going to be executed. Dark trying to survive, able to escape to the mid lane as well. They're taking that high ground tower. The takedowns are coming in full force. 0-7, the knockup, the follow-up, the pushing him around all over the place. Let's play pinball, says Nova, as they take game number 1 in convincing fashion. A superior draft, superior play, executed beautifully. And not finding it as much here. Nova is picking another aggressive draft. Like, you know they're going to be in the jungle of their opponents. You know they're going to be all up in the business of Team Noob here. And Team Noob now drafting much more standard. I love the composition that they're putting together here for them. And I think that, yeah, rounding this out, I really like the draft of Team Noob here. There for the side of Nova, and the early invade is there. This is exactly what they need to be doing. Nova is taking damage across the board right now. Team Noob decided this is a hero brawler now. We're going all in on our opposing team, and they are starting off with pressure. But in return, Crane's going to snipe out that blue on the other side.
Yeah, and that was a nice invade there by the side of Team Noob. But are they gonna win the trade in general? And look at the heal coming out just in the nick of time. And are they gonna secure? And Mina takes a tower shot, and looks like Roma will secure the kill on that Wonder Woman right here. Converted that into a kill for the side of Team Noob, and they just need to keep this aggression up and win these fights.
Sevka is such a threat up here in the top lane, but the turn from Pitch is here. The rotation from the side of Team Noob, beautifully executed. And kind of shaking that up here is the side of Team Noob, but this is now the chance for Nova and crew to go in. So I01 is going to try and snipe out this dragon. The whole team is rotating in. The taunt is there. The fall, can they get the damage? Yes, the Abyssal Dragon is sniped, but it is Nova taking a lot of damage in this engage. Oh no, iFlex is trying to do his best here, but it is Team Noob just slicing and dicing the side of Nova. They stacked up beautifully. All the splash damage from Noob, too much to deal with. So despite the fact that teams seem to think he is so amazing, he's not actually coming out with some sort of crazy, impressive statistic to his name.
Yeah, Zenio is you need to just get ahead, because if you're behind, it's really tough to win a lot of trades. But look at this, Vex is a little bit out of position, and he's gonna get caught, but the Zenio comes out, and it does not save him time, and he gets killed.
Makers time and time again, but speaking of making plays, Pitch is the one who has to try and make some plays to survive right here, as they are committing every resource to get this kill. He can't teleport to himself, and now Vex is here standing strong. The lifesteal, though, on that ult is doing so much work. The bait is real, though. No, he is going to fall. It is Nova, though, going to take 2 for 2 in this initiation so far, so a nice over 3 for 2.
Open up a lot of map control, because you can't really fight a team with Darcy. And look at that! The collapse in mid is just going insane here.
As iFlex, though, is dishing out a lot of damage, but going down, he's paying for his greed there in the backline. All the while, Chognar is able to keep Vex and crew alive, but 0-7 and Sevka are going off there. It is Crane who's also going to fall in the mid as well. So fights, as I said, breaking out left, right, and center, but it is actually Sevka still chasing now Lubu in the top lane as well. Can he secure that takedown? Omen is such a threat, and no, in the end, Lubu is able to survive. Sevka not able to secure. But now it is Nova making a stand here, pushing it into the mid lane under this tower. They're going to be able to take it down with ease here, but the side of Team Noob is collapsing beautifully. There is the great taunt, the follow-up there, the damage. Breda is dishing out. Dark in the backline as well. Nicely done, executing there. 0-9 is now the target, and somehow Sevka lives with a scrap of HP. Crayon almost finding that lasso of doom, not lasso of truth in situation. Heal is not really going to be there, or not going to be able to do enough, but another fight is now breaking out over the Darkslayer, and Mina and crew are in full retreat, but here comes the Zenio ult in the backline. Pitch is there, but Crayon is now standing strong against all the members in the back, though iFlex going up against behind. The Insurer is going to be there, nicely done, and now it is Dark, caught way out of position. They overcommitted in the backline there, way too far.
In there and just zone them out, and then Dark just put himself in such a bad position, going up and around, and then just basically getting collapsed on by the side of Team Noob. Instead of playing around Dark and the Preda, they fell prey to themselves. They need to have both ways crash and focus on one of the towers where Nova is not focused, their entire team. So the mid-ground tower is going to be a little risky here. Let's see how this plays out.
They're going in. The Chognar ult is there. The Zenio to follow. The damage from Preda, and the side of Nova is trying to escape, but there's just too much damage coming from the side of Team Noob, but they are fighting it underneath this tower. The tower is going to go down, though, so a nice recovery here. Look at the damage, though, coming out from the side of Nova. They are trying to stabilize, but the damage has been done. Team Noob able to get that high ground tower, and Pitch is still alive here up against Vex. They're going for Dark, and they find the takedown there. Yes, they do. Pitch and iVex are going off here in the mid lane, but iFlex has a couple juicy targets in front of him, but he doesn't want to overextend.
Yeah, they definitely need to. I love the itemization from Lubu and the side of Zenio. Preda built Sidehander, which is a magic attack speed item, and they have Shield of the Lost, which reduces attack speed. Look at this fight happening right here.
Yeah, the Zenio ult is going to go in. They're going to join the fray, but in the back, Lubu is zoning the team beautifully, which means Crayon is out on an island, going to be isolated and destroyed. 0-7 creating so much space for his team, as Y01 is going to be the next target. The follow-up, the lockup is there. Look at the damage coming in from Team Noob. They are isolating their targets with grace and distinction, but somehow Nova is actually rallying here, but 0-7 with one more. No, he's going to fall. The tower is there. The Ancestral Glory is going to be getting so much value as the side of Team Noob is pushing now back in onto this high ground, but Nova will have the ability to heal up and try and reset these fights, but Jepka needs to be cautious in the mid lane because the minions are there, going to be trying to deny those as best he can. Yes, which means the push onto the core is going to be vastly reduced here, but we do have minions. They are going to be trying to wail away on this core, but Dark is doing so much damage, but no, that is Sevka down, and with that, that is going to be GG. Game number 2 is going to go over the way of Team Noob, which means, guys, we're seeing game number 3 here in our first EU semifinal.
But do you try to go with the triple Zennial Max and Wonder
It's
Woman?
true.
Do you?
I think that's too much.
I don't know if you want to
ADC.
triple up on
I think they
that.
need the jungle ADC.
I like the Chognar here as well, coming out of Team Noob. What's going to be the final pick here?
They have a lot of options.
Nakroth, maybe? Oh, Ari.
I mean, you have the right
Ari,
idea.
Okay.
You have the right idea.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, okay.
So now that's what you have. You pick your other jungler coming in for Nova.
ADC is too dangerous in this situation.
This is
You
now
can't
makes-
go with
that
the
makes it a
Lindis.
lot
Lindis will be a
You
disaster.
sure,
Oh! Just as I say that, are they going to lock in the...
Keeping that mid laner alive. I love the synergy already coming out from Team Noob.
Yeah, and look at the Superman making plays already. And looks like who's going to take the Spirit Sentinel here? Looks like it's going to be secured by the side of Noob with Chognar there. Very well played. And you can see Superman just doing so much damage.
Krayen as well, but the rest of the squad is there trying to bait this back, but Pitch is taking a lot in response, but Poseidon stepping up, having to use that Endure in the ult, going to dash around, but the Abyssal Dragon is going to be killed, but it's sniped by Nova. The follow-up was there. Now Vex is going in, and look at the damage, and the Zennial is going to be joining the fray as well. Poseidon Team Noob is now in full retreat. Asepka is here, but what a great pickup for the side of Nova. The Dragon, the kills, this is exactly what they needed. Good, they are too good at multitasking. You cannot try and get greedy, but it is Seven now, who is getting a little bit greedy, jumping into a bush. He's found some friends. The taunt, the pull back. That is the death of Superman. Yeah, this is huge for the side of Team Noob. This is the tipping point right now. If they get any further behind, they are going to struggle. But Sevka, always such a threat. Forcing back pitch, actually able to dodge the taunt, and pull him back in. That was beautiful for a second there. He's just not going to be in a position to carry at that stage. But now this looks like the fight. They're going in. The stuns are coming up, but Mina is absolutely fine to be taking all this damage. But it's Superman coming in from the flank, and pushing the team around the stun. The knock of the Zennial ult is going to be there. Pushing them out of it, though. That's Nova. That's Mina going to fall. And now it is Sevka in the midst of all his foes. But Nine is going to try and run out of it, though. But he is a Chognar, so this is what he does best. Able to escape.
He's doing such a good job putting pressure, and it's going to result in a tower here unless Vex is going to be able to make it in time here to save. And look at this dive onto the Superman, and won't be able to kill him, and they do.
Backing under tower, you think it's safe. Heads up, it's not, because the rotation from the side of Nova is here once again, and we have Sebka leaving. I said this before. I said, do you think Sebka's the best solo laner in EU? And he is making a case for that right now, and it is Poseidon who has stepped way too far forward. Nine is trying to get him out, but there's not a chance of that happening. Burning the Endure as well. Overly aggressive here. They're just playing as aggressive as they should be, not taking too many risky plays. Of course, they do have that Dark Slayer buff now, so they are going to be able to maybe make something happen here. But oh, there's the Superman punch. The pullback. It does not matter if you have the buff, if you're forced under tower, knocked around, up and down, all around. Dark and Crew. They're trying to sustain through it, and with this Zennial, they may be able to do it. Sevka has joined the fray as well. Beautifully done. Somehow they're able to survive a little bit longer here as well. That could have gone so much worse for Nova. Team Noob finding the engage they needed. Y01, you can taunt the Aerie. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because you don't necessarily want her hitting her. The pushback coming in, but the ult from Wonder Woman as well, trying to deny a lot of this aggression. The heals coming in as well from the side of Team Noob. They're sustaining through this. Sepka is standing strong in the midst of his foes, but that is so much work coming in from the side of Team Noob. Pulling him back with the lasso as well. Krayen is trying to get the team in position, but not catching the right target there and pulling herself into the fray. But look at the Mina damage. Swing to win, spin to win as they find Pitch as well. That was the pick Krayen was looking for. And now it is getting whittled away. And oh, Sevka has found himself a problem. That is the enemy team. Look at him. He can't take 2 steps before just getting totally denied. But look at how long it took to kill him.
How tanky is this guy?
How tanky is seriously?
However, look at look at Adam. L'Oreal is getting to her late game form. She has 4 of her tier 3 items. And look at the amount of damage. Doesn't stand a chance. Superman does percentage damage based on this maximum HP, so he still does not damage, but L'Oreal is the one that they need to focus in a lot of these fights here.
They're going in. The taunt is getting so much value as Y01's pointing the back. Pitch is trying to secure that takedown in the back line as well, but he's gone in real deep. The tower is there doing so much. This high ground tower. Poseidon, though, is the one in amidst all of his foes. They're kiting him beautifully, able to get that first takedown there, the Endure, but it is not enough. I need iFlex to be that long-range DPS we know and love, because the taunt is there, all the setup. Watch her. She needs to deal the damage, but she has a lot of pressure in the back line, and it is actually Y01 falling here, and Pitch is going to trade out in return, though, so standing here is the side of Nova, but 07 is coming back in there as well. The Superman, such a threat, pulling Dark out of this engage right now, but Lubu is going to fall as well. That was actually the fight going in favor of Nova here. allowing L'Oreal to fight, do that work in the front line. I think that's where this team is going to have success. He's going to look to start isolating. It's Dark that he finds, though. Getting the tool in, they're going to isolate that target in the back line. The Injurer is going to be there. Poseidon stepping up, taking so much damage in return that the follow-up. The heal is going to be there, as Y1 is going to be able to escape. They're training and chasing him down on the flank. The area is there. They do secure the takedown of the Mina, and it is Lindis that they find as well. Poseidon is now dueling the backline single-handedly. Crayon and crew need to run for dear life, though, standing, trying to survive, but no, says Superman as he runs them down. That is cruel right there, good sir, and that is the side of Team Noob going off.
Yeah, that fight was so insane. L'Oreal was, again, not focused and doing so much damage AoE. 7 goes in there, initiate, push the Tulin off. Lubu then jumps on the Tulin, wins that fight, kills the Tulin, then they catch out Lindes, and that was just an amazing play by Team Noob, and I gotta hand it over to 7 and Poseidon there. Both of them and the plays they were making were just phenomenal. And Vex using his ultimate to CC the team, resulting in a huge win.